So I got a request that piqued my curiosity on whether or not the catch can is doing a decent job and whether or not it still has oil coming back here into the intake. So I'm just going to crack it open and have a look, and then I'll also show the oil that I've already drained out of it. It's got, I think it's done 3,700 Ks so far, so it got a little bit of oil out, and we'll have a look in here and see whether or not there's anything still getting in there. I'll just grab a white rag. Right, yeah, let's have a look. Just a little bit. Not much, it's more like a build-up of residue, I guess. Well, it's certainly not like wet with oil. So yeah, I guess, you know, it's doing its job. I mean, a little bit of residue is always going to come through because of the type of filter that it is, but it's definitely not a lot. So I'll just pop him back on, and then I'll grab the bottle of what I emptied out. So this is a 600ml water bottle, obviously, but I drained it at, I wrote it on here somewhere, there you go. I drained it at 3,500, and that's what it's got out of it. So it's definitely doing its job. I mean, I don't know what that'd be, maybe 50ml, something like that. But yeah, it's definitely drained a fair bit of it out. But yeah, I think just out of the design of it, because it's the material sort of what do they call it, a fiber filter or whatever they are. I think you're always going to have some mist come through, but yeah, there's a little bit of build up there. That's just from doing short trips. But overall, I think it's catching most of it, which is good. That's what I bought it for. So yeah, so here's where I just touched the oil in the actual catch can itself, and you can see that it's like, you know, transferable wet oil. Whereas where I put it into the hoses itself, it's not transferable. It's just sort of like a residue, like an oily residue. So I think it's definitely doing its job and catching most of the oil. I think you're always going to have a little bit coming through, but most of it's getting caught. So we're on to good hanky now. Alright. So I hope that's answered the question anyway. And it, like I said, it piqued my curiosity, so I'm glad to have a look and double check, but it seems to be doing its job. It's at least catching most of what's coming through and preventing a lot of it from going into the intake. So, good news.